podcaster. You actually have a nice voice, man. For
Okay. In the
I don't know about
Do you
past,
singing
sing?
unless you want. No, I mean like his speaking voice.
in the
Ah.
past life, I used to be a singer.
Yes. In a past life, I used to be a swinger, but we
No.
we don't want to talk about that. Yeah.
And I used to be a gunslinger.
I think you still are. It's just a different gun. It's all right. It's all right.
Should the ladies hide?
So we were just so it just came. I just realized that you were actually there for that situation where Blazin told me to pretty much f myself, and he left the platform.
No, I wasn't there. I never saw that. I'm saddened by that.
Yeah.
You
Like
were there.
Oh,
he
you
is.
Also,
left earlier. You were there.
He's
You
one
were
of
there, but you left
he's one of
early
my favorite
or
people.
something.
He really is, and you
Yeah.
are, and you know that. To me, you guys are
Yeah.
part of my Haps family, and I think there's more going on, buddy, than
hmm
little old Haps. I don't think it is. Honestly, I don't think it's you. I don't think it's Tony. I think there's just you get our age, right? In that, let's say 40 to 60, and you start to view life differently, and you start to value your time, and if you feel stuck, you get pissed off. I've had waves of anger, especially 2 years ago when I first came on the platform. I was like tearing people's heads off at times, subtly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
I remember that.
yeah, you can be a prick and still be quiet.
Yeah.
Where now, I'm not out to hurt anybody. You know what bothered me about that when you do that kind of behavior is not only do you piss off the person you want to piss off, you piss off people you care about because they get hurt because they get caught in the middle. So I remember when Sweet Pea one time was
Absolutely.
almost in tears saying, "Look, I can't do this. Like I'm in the middle. I'm trying to defend you, and I honestly I wasn't worthy of the defending, but
Uh,
thank you for doing that. I don't
well,
know, but
she's
with
just so
you,
sweet. She would do that. She
yeah,
yeah.
but you have a gift, and I've said that from the beginning. And Tony D has a gift, and every once in a while you meet people and you think, "Wow, they got it." The only thing you miss is the discipline part. The discipline's hard. To do it when you want to do it and do it not out of your mind. That's the hard part. Now, if I was
Yeah.
younger,
Yeah.
and I say this all the time, let's say if we could magically all be 20 years old, we'd be off the platform every other day because we had no filter.
Yeah.
We think it and go, well, you're a mother and you're this and you're, you
Well,
know,
Yeah.
could it be because when we were younger, we didn't think about the consequences?
no testosterone, brother. That's what it was. The wiener was
Okay.
the mind.
The wiener was the.
The wiener was the mind.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't the
Oh
head
yeah.
here. It was the one, the lower brain.
The little head. Yeah.
The little head was the big head in my life. It was the all-knowing, all-seeing, one-eyed lizard.
The
Wow.
Yeah,
one-eyed lizard.
Were you like
yeah.
a sex addict or what?
Oh, I was a. You know what? That's a really good question. I think I was a
Well,
power manipulative. I, I
you
used
grew
I
up in
used every tool
the.
in the toolbox to
Didn't
get
you
what I
grow up
wanted.
in the like the disco age?
I was a DJ for years, so like
Okay.
in clubs.
Mm.
So women were always around, always.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was like
Oh.
It
Oh
was like it was like
yeah.
Mambo
Okay.
number five.
Yeah.
Need a
Yeah.
little Monica,
Yeah.
And I remember at the end of the night, going, maybe I can take them both home.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Nice.
Let's give it a whirl. And sometimes I go home alone.
Mm.
Yeah. I was a
That didn't go
bartender, so
well.
I know that kind of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah. For
I
sure.
yeah.
mean, I was a DJ at nightclubs in Chicago.
Were you?
But
Yeah.
you fell in love like, you're a
Yeah. So
you
I
know
was
you're a
I
romance
was.
story that doesn't count. You found your love, and then you
Yeah.
started
So
doing your DJing thing, right? And
yes. I mean, but I was still
yeah.
DJing. That's how I got recognized because I was one of those spinners in when I was in high school, and then it led to big things And then after that, and of course, my parents saying, "Well, you're not going to DJ all your life, right?" So that's when
Yeah.
I decided to go to college.
College is good.
Yeah.
Why not? We
Uh,
love free debt. It's all good. Um, I have a friend. He's probably. I hope to get him back on again. His name's Ravi. If you're watching this, good morning, sir. He watches my broadcast but pretends he doesn't. Hello. Um, but him and I used to be on Periscope all the time together. He may be one of the brightest human beings I've ever met, and he programs computers now. That's kind of he's a programmer, right? And he's
mhm.
got a degree in something. And he was like, every time, and he never swears. And he goes, "What a fucking waste of money.
Wow.
I might as well set that fucking money on fire. It means nothing." So explain to me. He says, if you can do what I can do, and you can show them that you can do what can do, you don't need a resume. He said, and I've done that. I'll go to a company. He said, give me a project, give me a day, I'll do it, and I'll show you what I can do. And he said, they may want to see if I'm a criminal or not, but that's it. He said it's a different world. It's not like you need references. You either can do it or you can't. So what he does now, he's so good at what he does. He'll go into a company and go, okay, I don't want any meetings. I don't want to deal with anyone. I don't want to talk to anyone. Just tell me what you need me to do. Give me a timeline, and I'll bring it back. I don't want you to tell me you want to tweak it or do any of this. We'll do that at the end. And the guy went, well, no, we're not doing that. And he said, how many hours have you put into this so far? And the guy said, oh, 80 hours. And he goes, I can do it in 30. Give me 30 hours. I'll have it done. I'll bill you 30. It can't be done in 30. Came back in 27. And it was perfect. And he said, okay, I've got 3 other companies I need you to work for. Are you available?
Wow. Nice.
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
but
Yeah.
to be honest with you, I was kind of like the friend that you're mentioning about because
Yeah.
I kind of had that skill, and the thing is that these corporate companies, they take advantage of you. They don't pay you for what you're worth.
No.
You see,
No, they don't. No, they don't.
and with me, I've developed through years of experience, right, that you can't get in school. This is my own thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I made a way where no one could do it but me, right?
Yeah.
So that's what companies do. They take advantage of your technological wisdom, and they don't compensate you for that.
No, they don't care because you're just part of the machine. The other thing is too, especially the ones that work in gaming, they'll work you till you're fucking done, till your brain is fried, and they'll pay you well. They will. They'll pay you well, but they'll work you to death. And they've had people commit suicide. They've had people that needed to be on drugs for a while because it fries the brain. That kind of coding is so elaborate. Steven, you can't get any more beautiful. Just stop playing with the lights.
Okay.
Is that the OCD in you? Because I'm the same way. Squirrel, shiny ball.
So, well, sort of. I mean, there was a big glare in my glasses kind of kicking off, and it just kind of,
You got to be nuts to want to do this. Think about this. The average person is
yeah.
so terrified, right? The average person will go, I have a zit. Oh, I can't go out. I got to sit right. Oh my, I can't go out. People don't realize everybody's got a zit and they're all worried about it. And they don't have time to
Yeah.
worry about your zit. So, Stephen, as beautiful as you are, stunning, magnificent beast of a man, we don't really care. So if you adjust the light, as long as you
Cool.
don't come in like Bobby Shadow in your tighty whities
Oh,
with
yeah. No,
things
no,
junk,
no, no.
things
Yeah, no.
shaking, a whole lot of shaking
No, I don't
going
do
on.
that. Hey, I
I
don't do
can't even
that.
bear to
No.
watch it. I thought someone was joking. No, I don't, because I love Bobby.
Ugh.
Bobby knows I love
Yeah.
him. But one of the great things about Bobby is you don't know what Bobby's going to do or say.
There you go.
He's like a Jack in the Box. You know how you do the little turn thing?
I know he's
And
going to say bruh. I know that for
what
sure.
does that mean? What does that mean? Really?
Bra. It's bra.
Bruh.
I think it started in Hawaii.
Bruh. Bruh.
They say, yeah,
Yeah, bruh.
what they call you. They call you, hey, bra. Hey, bra.
Yeah.
Yeah. Always, bruh.
Yeah, that started in
It's
Hawaii.
irritating.
So okay,
It
It's kind of
does.
irritating.
so you were saying you were a DJ, you were a
Yeah.
programmer, you're a father,
Now,
and
now I can't say I'm a programmer. I was. Let me give you a scenario. Let's say you're a multimillionaire
mhm,
um, investor, right?
yeah,
And you wanted to be a developer, right?
hmm
So you would come to me to make
hmm
sure your money is well spent.
yeah. So are you an
And
investor? Is that what you are?
I call myself an opportunist.
I used to call myself that too in my 20s, but it's a different kind of business. Mine was
Every time
monkey.
No.
someone says that, I don't trust them.
No, you shouldn't
I'm
have
an
trusted me either.
opportunist.
You know what? When I was really young, every once in a while, if there was a really sweet girl, like really sweet, I'd go, run. And I go, what do you mean? And they go, what do you mean? I go, I will not outlive this karma. What do you mean? You're too nice. I'll pay for this 14 lives. You need to move on. And they go, well, why? And I go, because I'm not ready for anybody. And you're the kind of girl that a guy should marry.
Mm.
So,
Aw.
yeah. And I did
Yeah,
that a few times.
yeah.
I was like, no, no, no. Oh, no, this is just wrong. This is wrong. And you could tell, because they would look at you like,
Is that how they look?
wow, it's Steven again. Look, he adjusted his light in his broadcast. No, sorry. Yeah. So you're a man of many talents. That's what you're saying, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Ravi used
That's
to call
why.
me the Big Lebowski.
Mm.
That's what he used to call me because that guy's like useless but gets through life. He used to call me that all the time. He goes, "You kind of just scuther through life, man. People
You're
love
like the
you."
dude.
Yeah, he used to go, People love you. You do really nothing. You kind of you take up space, but people like you." But pretty much, he used to tell me when he'd get mad at me. He goes, "You're the big fucking Lebowski, man." Because I used to question the way he thought all the
Yeah.
time,
Mm.
right? And then he would be like, "Who are you to ask me?" And then we talk about it later after he got not pissed at me. It would take a while,
Yeah.
but yeah. And he was good for me because he helped me get grounded at times when I was a spinning top. Because he was so. He might be. Every once in a while, you meet people who are morally sound. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That are not here to take advantage of anybody or anything. He's one of those. They're rare.
Susan. Well,
Is
Susan.
that Susan? Yeah. Who's Susan?
Yeah, that's Susan.
Warrior
Or your
grandma.
grandma.
Oh, really? Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Yes. She's
Okay.
You know
she's not
Susan.
out to harm
I mean, you
anybody.
know Warrior
Mm.
grandma.
I've known a few Susans.
Okay.
I've known a couple of warriors. They came out with swords.
Sweet Pea Leslie. I'd say her too. Her too.
Enjoy. Yeah.
What about Helga?
Helga's
Leslie,
like me.
definitely.
Don't mess with Helga.
Don't mess with Helga.
Yeah.
Helga and I are more
Yeah.
alike than we're
Well,
not.
Yeah. Well, see,
Yeah,
that's funny that we're even talking about this
people
because
think I'm sweet, but there's a nasty guy in there too.
yeah,
And look
because
at that. He
Blaze,
goes.
I told
He
Blazin that.
he knew. I
I
knew
told
you
Blazin
before.
that I couldn't do that.
Listen,
I
warrior
could
grandma. I
told
knew
Blazin
you.
that I couldn't be the nice guy. I mean, told
You
him.
are a nice guy.
I'm sorry. We might be on a delay. I think. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to interrupt you, but I think we're on a delay or something like weird.
No, you're just
I was
bulldozing
like,
me.
yeah,
That's
I don't know.
okay. I'm used to that.
Well, I'm kind of the link because I'm in the middle. You know,
Nice.
Michael's probably
so
in the east.
so we're like an
Eastern
I know
Orient.
you're being the
time
most
zone.
polite one, Emmanuel.
He always is. He's a sweet man. You are a sweet man, by the way. From everything I've ever seen with you, you're a very nice man.
Not JB doesn't think I'm a sweet man.
Oh, JB's an asshole.
Yeah, he
But
actually
guess
blocked.
what?
He actually blocked me.
But guess what? him and I get along
Mhm.
great now, and we've
Oh, that's
been
good.
oh, like he has pissed me off so bad, and I've pissed him off so bad. But I think with JB, a lot of the traits that I have within myself that I am not very fond of reflect in him. So I think the people that trigger us, we have those same things. James used to drive me crazy
Wait,
because the
Crypto James?
Crypto James, formerly known as Namaste James.
Yeah.
Yes,
Hmm.
What did he piss you off when
he
he
would
went
trigger me.
live on the bubble bath?
What would he say? What would he do?
Oh, he would come on, and I would say, "Don't do political," and he'd be talking about Trump, and we had Joey Giggles on one time, and then another time, I said, "If you go in the back room, please don't get everybody laughing so hard that we can't do the broadcast." And I know him. He's in there going, "Ooh, ha, ha, ha," to the point where they can't, he's going, "You mama," and they're all laughing so hard in the room they can't even bear it.
Well, that's
Like
your
like
fault
Joy literally
for
had tears
putting the
coming. She goes,
warning out
she'll
there.
go, "James, shut up."
That's
And,
your
and,
fault for
and,
putting the warning out there.
and
He
people
just
think
wanted
it.
to do that.
I'll tell you a story about JB that'll make you laugh. So
Okay.
JB and I are doing this beautiful broadcast, and he's in this gorgeous church, and there's these holy people, and they're singing, and it's glorious. And the way it was set up, nobody could hear me, but he could, and it sounded like he was talking to himself, to this phantom person. And I would ask him questions, so imagine someone would say to you, "What do you think of that person's gown?" "Well, I think that person's gown is very nice."
Okay.
So it sounded like he was talking in the third person, and people were like, "JB, are you okay? Who are you talking to?" "I'm talking to Michael. Why are you saying that?" "Michael's not there, sir."
Now,
That's
since you
funny.
had this long relationship with Mr. Johnny Boy, right?
Oh,
Have
he's
you
pissed you off. I can tell.
who me?
No, 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 JB. Is it?
Yeah, yeah.
No, but he does that on purpose. He's a button pusher. From one button pusher to another, I
What
know.
what I was gonna get at is, have you ever seen him in person? Have you seen his face?
Yes. Yeah. Well,
So it's you and Sweet Pea who have seen him.
yeah, no, he's done broadcasts with his face.
No, but
Somebody
remember
told me he
what
looks like
James
a
did?
James Namaste and Sasquatch had a baby.
No. He's a
That's
good
what
looking
somebody told
man.
me.
No, he's a
That's what
good
someone
looking man.
told me.
He's
No,
a, he
James Navaste put his picture on
yeah.
his avatar.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Oh,
And
Yeah.
then it pissed off JB. He went on
Yeah.
Vanita's show and was swearing this
But
and
he did a
that.
business show. Hear me out. He did a business show and showed his
Okay.
face. So he's fine. Um
Oh.
I think what happens when you get older
Okay.
and you've been a good looking man. And I've been in that boat where I used to be enamored with my reflection. I'll show you pictures sometime. You'll how, and you can tell I'm in love with myself. Just even in these photos, I'm like, look at me, I'm wonderful. You could see it in the photos. Like, I know you want me.
So
I,
you
I have that look like I was dipped in sex.
you
It's
used to
it's
look
bad.
like Fabio.
Oh, I had so much hair. Like I think that's why I still have hair. I have about a third what I used to have, but
Hello,
and it was jet
Michael.
black,
How's your
and I
how's
just I thought it was God's greatest creation. And I think JB at one point in his life was a good-looking man, and now he can't bear to look in the mirror.
no way.
Do you see what I mean? So,
Yeah, yeah.
because I've said to him, I
uh,
go, "I saw you. You're a good-looking man. What are you doing?" He goes, "Oh, no, 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 no. You're a good-looking man." I said, "If I'm the bar, that's a really low bar, brother. You okay? That bar is low."
Yeah.
But when you get older and you get my age, you realize that it's just energy.
Mhm.
This is all we're doing, and we're hoping to help somebody here. Yeah. Right now, we're looking at Steven's hairline, and it is fantastic.
no, I
Anybody
was just
who's in
trying
the
to see who
replay, if
that
you think his
was.
hairline is
Michael,
fantastic, what?
is that Michael Hauser?
Yes. Michael Hauser. Hello.
Okay.
Hi, never
Hi.
seen him.
But it's okay. He's not an evil soul. We're sending you love. And listen, if you have
Welcome to
hair
House.
envy with Steven, so do I. Don't worry. You're not
Oh,
the only one.
there's
You're
nothing
not
to
the
be
only
envious about. I'm gonna shave it off this summer. I get rid of it again.
my daughter's boyfriend is one of those guys that has so much hair that you could take a third of it and still have a really good set of hair.
Wow.
Do you know what I mean?
Nice.
It's like you can't see anything up there. Do you know what I mean? There's just it's like
That's good.
shag carpet. It's just
Yeah.
yeah,
Wow.
Gia That's what I need.
A
I need to
Gia
put some Gia up there. Let it grow. I don't care if it's green. Just
You just have one kid?
I have 3 that I know of.
You have 3.
3 I know of.
that he knows
why.
of. That's he
That I
knows
know
of.
of.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that you had 3.
No,
Well,
there were
that's good.
when I was younger, there were rumors.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Rumors
Has
in court
any
cases.
child or has any
I
grown
want-
adult approached
Before
you
I
yet?
die, I want to write a book of
Yeah.
1983 to 1985.
Okay.
It would be a great Netflix series. No one would believe it, and anybody who was there would know it was real. So when I say things like "I am so grateful I'm alive,"
This
I
Lenny's
mean
here.
it. Because when I was 30, I was like, I thought my life was over at 30.
Hi, Lenny.
I was so depressed at 30. Were you guys depressed at 30?
Mm-mm.
Oh, it was awful. I
I'm
was
depressed
like,
at
I have
40
to be an
kinda.
adult now, and this is just the end of the world. I'm old. Like I thought I was old at 30. I was
Okay,
like, this
30.
Is it. I'm-
Why did you become depressed?
Because I had lived so hard and fast between 18 and 24. I'm serious. I could do a Netflix series of those 2 years between 83 and 85, and
You know,
it was crazy. The stuff the people I knew, it was wild. But I didn't know any different, so I just thought everything was like this. It wasn't until I was older
so
that I was like,
eh, so if I had a karaoke show, this would totally be like my theme for it.
yes, I love it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no? Don't you like that?
Yeah,
That'd totally be it.
but
Singing.
but but
Singing.
yeah, don't give me that shit. I had you come on to my goddamn karaoke show. You choked and left.
I
I was
know.
all
I
excited to
know,
hear you do the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
know.
You did this. You ready?
I know.
Okay, Steven, you ready to sing?
I've due to my okay. I didn't know how it worked. I didn't know I was supposed to provide the music or anything. I didn't know.
Listen,
I had
it's
no
like
idea.
the first. No, it's like the first time.
I
you
didn't know I
make
had
love.
a BYOM.
You stumble, you fall, you get up. You hope you last more than 2 minutes, and you keep going.
I did the same thing today, Michael.
You didn't even last
I did
30
the same
seconds.
thing today.
You weren't even
No,
a
but I
30
did this-
second singer.
Dude, I did
swear
the
to
same
God,
thing
this is
today.
ask me to sing. Ask me to sing. Ask me, Michael. Okay, you're not even going to do that. Michael, sing, and this is what you did. Okay, Steven, go.
Michael
How
got so
long
mad
ago
about
was-
that. He's just
how
like,
long
he
ago
wants
was
to
that?
drop it.
Oh, I don't know, but we
It
spent
was a
2
while
minutes
ago,
with,
but
and I went, okay,
You're
buddy,
so
you can go now.
he was so disappointed about that. I was like, I did. He barely even gave me a chance. He's like, forget it. He's like, forget it.
Chance.
I was like,
Fuck, you could have been into your encore.
You gave me
by
like
the time
30
you
seconds or
didn't
something.
start.
and then flushed me. He gave me like 30 seconds and flushed me.
It was fucking painful. I was like, what the fuck is
You were
he
in a
doing?
mood that night. You were in a mood that
I
night.
was in a mood. I was. Yeah. Oh no, I was. I was in a terrible mood.
Yeah, because I noticed, I'm like, damn, he didn't give me much. He didn't give me much time to fucking, or
No.
explain myself. And then he was just like,
I hate
Out
doing
of there.
karaoke. I hate it. It used to be this giant shit show. We'd have 8 of us singing. None of it matched up. People were, but you know what? People loved them. They laughed. Lenny was always a good sport. Sometimes it was just Lenny and I at the beginning, and then there'd be people knocking the door down to get in, and then we'd have Steven. Oh, 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 oh,
shit.
I have to go. I think I peed myself.
Is that something I can watch on a replay?
Oh, nobody. I don't want to put anybody through
It's
that.
a far
Okay.
back one. It's buried. It's buried.
Okay.
It's got to be buried, I'm sure.
Oh no, we can bring it up, but we won't.
Oh shit! Michael's all, I got it right here. He's like, I can pull it right up.
He's
Like I wanted to.
Okay,
like,
there
oh,
goes.
great.
That's his defense.
Awesome.
His phone had problems. That was his defense.
No, I didn't.
His
I didn't
phone
know that.
had
No,
problems.
that wasn't
I
my defense.
just called to
That was
say
not my defense.
I love you. Right?
Didn't know you
Good
had
morning,
an
Stevie.
attorney.
Yes.
Stevie.
Stevie Wonder's in the house.
Stevie's my
a good
Hap's
person
girlfriend.
too. Stevie does a lot of promoting of people.
I thought it was.
Mel does that as well.
I thought it was a gal from Quebec.
What are you talking about?
What?
now?
You said
What? A
Stevie
gal
is
Quebec.
your Hap's girlfriend,
Yeah.
right? Isn't there another girl from Quebec?
Well, no. I mean, I
I was like, what? The
I
fuck
hit on
is this?
her and
I thought he was talking to
tried,
me. I was like, what the fuck?
and
are
I
you
failed
doing, man?
miserably. I failed miserably with Sadie.
Oh,
She
okay.
said,
There you go.
no.
There
back
you go.
off.
Sadie.
And so,
You know
yeah,
what?
Yeah, no.
You know, there's a song called Sadie. You should play it sometime.
That's a great song. It's about young mothers.
Yes.
It's just about like Sadie. It's just like totally about Sadie. It's crazy. By the Spinners?
There was a song by the OJs called Brandy, and it was like, I really miss you, Brandy. When are you coming back home? I'm so all alone. And when I was a kid, I loved that song and thought, all these women that have wronged me, the truth was I wronged them, and they never came back. I later found out when I listened to that song as an adult, it's about his dog who ran off.
That's right. I like that song, Brandy. You get still a sailor from the sea.
Oh, I was about to
my
put
That
god,
one.
I felt
I
so
like that,
stupid.
Brandy.
I went, he's talking about a fucking dog. Yeah.
Funny.
I'm gonna see if I can find the lyrics. But I remember I'd be in the club and they'd play it and I'd be, dancing with somebody and I'd be singing it. Not understanding I was professing my love to my dog.
So when did you find out that it was about a dog?
Oh shit! I was like 50. I'm an idiot. No, one day it was on like some R&B station. I went, oh, I like this, and I went, oh no, this is about a dog.
Oh.
Oh,
That's pretty funny.
I don't
It
think
is,
my
it
brain
is.
activated until I was 50. There we go. I was like Steven. You ready? Wait, let's see if my
No.
lighting's let's see if my lighting's okay.
Whatever.
Why are you doing that to the host? This is his show.
Oh, he knows I mean well. We're just
Yeah, I
messing.
know.
Not in front of his audience.
We're just messing.
No, of course.
We give shit.
taking
to
worse
each
shit.
other.
Yeah, I've taken
Oh,
worse
oh.
shit from other
Oh,
people.
Christ, he puts
Sonia.
up with the people from New York. He puts up with
Like who?
I do.
Mr. J.
Fancy Nancy and Jay.
Look
For
at
starters.
Look at his
Oh,
face as soon as
J
he says
Money.
That. J.
Well, you're the one who put up with
I lit up when
Jay.
I said Fancy Nancy. She's my.
I like
One of
Jay,
my favorites.
but I like everybody.
No, I remember watching Jay on your
Who's
show.
Fancy Nancy?
And you don't remember when Jay...
Norbor.
Jay-
Norbor.
You don't remember when Jay
She's
was
hot.
live on your show?
So hot.
Everybody's hot to you, buddy.
Everybody.
No, not everybody is.
No, just
No.
every other one.
So who are the
Sure.
ones that aren't hot to you?
Yeah, don't do that, man.
You're
What
not
are you
hot
doing?
to me.
You're setting him up. He's gonna
You're not
get.
hot to me. Michael's not hot to me.
Don't answer that
Uh,
question.
Tony D's not hot to me.
You know what that's like?
Hot
Listen,
to
if you
me.
put if you put your hand in the fire, it'll only hurt for a second.
Oh boy.
Jay's not
you're
hot
right.
to me. There's a lot of not hot people on here to me.
How could Jay not be hot to you? Jay is a beast of a man as well.
He's
Serious.
Oh God, no, he's
There's
not.
nothing wrong with his
I'm not.
looks. It's his brain. at
Short.
times.
He's short.
Yeah.
Very short.
You know him that well, do you?
Well, he told me his height.
Oh, okay. Okay, I get
Well,
you.
someone threw a Red Bull at his face.
And if he
in
lied,
Periscope.
he lied the wrong way.
Someone threw a Red Bull at him. What?
Yeah, in Periscope,
Not in
St.
life.
John.
No. Oh, was it on Periscope? Was it on Haps?
No, Jay on Periscope was going around telling people, "Where's your mask? Wear a mask. Wear a mask." Outside in New York, and then someone chucked the
Oh
Red Bull
no!
on his forehead, and then it's true.
Isn't he a lawyer of some sorts? Isn't he?
Nah.
No, he's not a
He's
lawyer.
a
Real estate guy.
real estate
Yeah.
broker.
There
Okay.
you go, real estate broker.
He thinks like a
Mm.
lawyer, by the way. All lawyers think their opinion is their
Scumbag?
opinion.
There you
No,
go,
I'm not.
scumbag. He's
It reminds me of that
probably
joke. You
lurking
remember?
here,
Have
guys.
you ever heard this stupid joke? It goes, "What do you call 1,000 lawyers on the bottom of the sea drowned?
What is it?
A good start."
What's
That's
the
an old one.
audience saying? He says, "Hello, beautiful friend." That's when Steven is the most cute, when you're teasing him.
Oh, I'm not teasing him.
Oh, gee.
We're just stating the obvious, but there's no teasing. Yeah, but
Wow.
vanity is a strange thing. It's a beast, right? It's like the ego.
It is. It
You know,
is.
the ego.
Mhm.
The ego is forever wanting to be fed. It is.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
You know who says that? Is Drunken Monk. Have you ever talked to him?
no.
Drunken Monk.
Yeah.
He's
Is he a good guy?
Oh yeah, he's a very. I go to his show sometimes.
Yeah.
He's a Buddhist, but he's also a practicing doctor in Billings, Montana.
That's cool.
Wow. Interesting.
I'm an oddity. I have forms of spirituality. I have a part of me that's a nutty comedian, and I have a bit of Jay in me too.
No,
Yeah.
you don't have a bit of Jay at you.
Oh
no
yes,
way.
I do. Oh
No,
yes,
you-
I do.
Okay,
Oh yes,
let
I
me
do.
give you an example of
I
Jay.
put him at bay though. No, but here's the difference.
Okay.
I don't let him come out here. I leave him in a corner. I think some of those things Jay says. That's why I like Jay, because Jay thinks and then says, right?
Mm,
I have some filter now as I've gotten older. That's what I'm saying to you. When I was younger, at
mm.
20, there would be no filter.
Yeah, but Jay is no longer 20. He's like probably Steven's age.
He's 10 years older than I am.
Oh, then he's my age then.
Okay, can we
Yeah.
use real ages here? Are we like oil
I'm-
fillet? Are we
okay, I'm
keeping them
50.
guessing?
I'm 50 years
Like
old.
oil fillet.
I'm 40.
Keep them. You look phenomenal for 50. Well done.
Hmm. I mean, that I'm so used
Excellent,
to
actually. That's absolutely
it's,
great.
I'm so used to it that it doesn't phase me anymore. But I'll tell you what Jay does. Sometimes I attend
First we
Warrior.
brought up JB. Now we're doing J.
Well,
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna give you an
Well,
example
we
what Jay
were
does.
actually originally going to talk about Blazin'. We were going to
Yeah,
talk about
Josh,
Blazin'
who
originally.
happens to be a J name, Josh. But what Jay does, I go to Wisdom 911. It's a prayer group, prayer ministry group. Jay Money goes to her show and makes comments, and she goes, Jay Money, she booted him out. It's like, why do you go make comments in the prayer group's broadcast? Why? Would you do that?
Because he's a gaslighter. He's a gaslighter.
There you go.
Is Blazin' still
textbook.
on? Is Blazin' still on the format, guys?
No.
I don't think
well,
he is.
I saw him watching me the other day.
What happened?
He was here.
Really?
He was here watching me the other day.
Wow.
Like 2 days ago.
Yeah, but because you guys were close, man. You probably
Yeah.
spent hundreds of hours together. So something is not
Yeah.
right. So don't take
Yeah.
it personal. Something else. He just went off.
Well,
one
maybe
day.
he's watching
I
now.
honestly
Hey,
believe.
Josh, come
I
on.
honestly believe that he held it against me for being like
Laney, what do you mean by
associated
that
with-
on
with-
everywhere? Is he on other
with the
platforms?
Sunday night smoke crowd. I think that's why. I think that's his actual reasoning for behind
what-
it. I think.
Guilty by
because
association. Is that
he was livid. He was livid pissed that Smoke was back on the Haps, and that was the day that he was back on. Was the day that he was like, "Fuck you" and "fuck Haps" and later to me.
Okay, can I? I just want to say something, and you tell me. You both of you want your opinion, okay? And if you think I'm wrong, then tell me I'm wrong because I got big shoulders. I'll be okay. I'm a big believer of everyone should have a right to express what they feel unfiltered. We used to do that a lot 10 years ago to the point where I'd be horrified. And I've said this spiel before. I know Steven's heard it. And they used to have this shock broadcasting. Do you know what I mean? Where people would scream and it would be obscenities and it'd be like, these fuckers and this. Do you know what I mean? And people would be so outraged and they'd be spitting sometimes because they were losing their mind. And people used to watch this shit and they were racist and everything you should never say, they would say it. And YouTube used to leave it on. And it used to make me sad. It really did. It used to make me sad, and I'm like, why is this on? And then I thought, no, that's just energy. It's not the energy I choose to project. But unless you have both spectrums, you don't have a reference, right? So if you spent your whole life just reading books and never went on a date and never got hurt and never expressed your pain and you just lived in this safe bubble, that would probably be in Sweet Pea's broadcast. It's sugary, it's sweet, it's kind, she's not out to hurt anybody. And then you have Jay who's like, I will fucking rip you a new one
For no fucking apparent reason either.
because he's angry. That's
exactly,
it.
and I tell him that, and I tell him
or
that,
bored,
and he denies it. He denies it. He denies
or bored.
it.
Yeah, but if
Yeah,
you're a narcissist, listen to me.
but
If
no,
you're
he's
a
trying to
narcissist,
hurt people, kind of. Yeah,
well, because he's hurting himself.
exactly, exactly. And
Do-
I'm like, I'm
and do you
trying
know
to get
why I
him
know
to
this?
accept that, and then, you know,
Because I used to do that.
yeah,
Nothing was ever my fault. So if
yeah.
someone called me and put the mirror up to my face, then it would be I would go on some rant on somebody else because it made me feel better instead of me dealing with my junk.
Exactly, and I called him out on that. I called him out on that shit. Like, I've been
Yeah.
calling him out on that. I'm like, don't come here when you're unhappy, you know.
But he feels
okay?
safe with you
With you saying
Yeah,
that,
but he doesn't. He attacks me though. That's not
because
cool.
he feels
You
safe with
don't.
you. Because he feels safe with you.
I'm
with
no one's punching bag though. I mean,
No,
I love
thank
people,
you.
but man,
Well,
Sorry, go ahead.
with that
It's
said,
Emmanuel, right?
how do you, yes,
Okay.
it's Emmanuel. Yes, correct. With you saying that, how will we like it's not control, but how do we discipline it? Because you got to remember, you have an audience that come to your broadcast, and what you say will will affect them too.
Hmm.
And that's what
yeah,
happens. You got to protect your audience, even the people
yeah,
you invite on your broadcast. So
yeah, yeah.
how do you discipline people to be out of who gets out of control, who gets out of tangent, and who turns on the wrong road, the wrong direction?
Hmm.
For like majority of the time, my guests, they're really respectful in my broadcast. They don't actually go at each other too much. They really don't. There's been some stuff that happened in my broadcast, but nothing
I
like.
disagree. I
I
disagree.
don't think so. I don't
Oh
think
my
they've
God,
really
man!
gone at it.
At the beginning, no offense to you, please don't take it this way,
Yeah.
but you used to have guests on. I literally wanted to rifle them in the head.
Yikes.
And I'm not a violent person. And there
Yeah.
used to be some stuff that was said, and I'm like, you are an ignorant person. And they would attack people in the
Mhm.
comments, and I was like, you are a bully. Stop.
Yeah.
But and the problem with me is, I won't get affected emotionally,
Mm-hmm.
so it pisses them off. So, but the other spectrum of that, and this is what Steven does. He doesn't hurt anybody, but he hurts himself. And one is not better than the other. Like, you are a very bright man, and you have a lot of gifts that need to be shared. And I think you need to work on some of your baggage and past hurts or whatever. We all have that. Every single human being has baggage. Anyone who says they
Yeah.
don't, they're full of BS. But today you said, I think it was today, I'm sorry, I'm old, I'm getting fuddly, but you said I'm stupid. And I put in the comment, I went, you are not stupid, I love you.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that.
Right. So you
Yeah.
got to know your value. Because if you don't know your value, no one else will see it. And
Absolutely.
the most important love and conversation you have is up here to you, right? The things we
Yeah.
say up here. But people like Jay, they can't control up here. They have no filter. I have loved ones that have no filter. I have close friends where I've had to get in their face and go, shut the fuck up when they're drunk.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me
Just
too.
go home. You will hate
Yeah.
yourself tomorrow. Or they would
Yep.
drunk text.
That's the
And,
worst.
and I look at it and he'd be, so, this one guy, I won't, he'll know who it is, but nobody else will. I go, you were married to her 17 years ago. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. Let her
Yeah.
have her own life. And he'd get drunk and he'd be like, you wrecked my life. And you just said, no, you wrecked your life. Or it just ran its course. Some things, what's that saying? Some relationships are for a season, right? Some
Yeah.
some some relationships are there's a hidden gem of a lesson in it, and some very few relationships are for life. But I really believe that Stephen placed upon my path a mirror. Like, when I look at him, he is me when I was younger. So when I talk to him and I seem harsh, I'm really kind of talking to myself.
Mm.
Mm.
So I'm not being mean to him. I'm actually having a self check with myself, which is, nobody else knows that, but I know that, and that to me is the highest form of respect. Because all the most precious thing we have is our time. But when you're passing out in your broadcast and you're sleeping, that's not representing your best self. You know that,
Yeah, I know that.
right? You're
Yeah.
better to just go to sleep.
Yep. True.
But you were given these skills to help, to heal, to inspire. People come to you because you are imperfect. You're as human as they get. People go to the Bobby
Look,
Shadows
man.
because they don't know what they're going to get. It's like I told you. It's like the jacket in the box. You go, oh, is it going to pop up now? And I've
I'm
had
all over the place. Yeah.
one of my favorite broadcasts I had with him. We played music together, and he told me stuff to play. And we were on, and I don't think anybody ever watched it, but I had a wonderful time with him. No, I don't. I don't think I think that's when I was getting 1,000 people
With
watching
who?
me a
Bobby
day.
Shadows?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's talking
and I
about
think we
Bobby
had
Shadows.
400 that day, but I didn't care. I didn't
Mm.
care. I was like, I'm having a golden moment here, and we were having fun, you know.
Nice.
And with JB, we're talking about JB. There's a lot of Mike Bathurst in JB
Yeah.
that
Wow.
I've
You're a
worked.
chef?
JB remains a mystery to me.
Yes, he is a
We were
mystery.
really good friends, and we spoke a lot. And
Yeah, he's
all of a sudden,
brilliant.
I don't exist to him,
No, he's brilliant.
which is kind of good. Which is kind of good because
Which
I've
is
seen
kind
him
of
go negative against people. I've seen him go at people, and I don't want him to do that to me.
Yeah.
But he just pretends
Yeah.
like I don't even exist anymore. He like
No,
doesn't talk to me. He doesn't
but
come into my broadcast. He doesn't.
it might be because you align with somebody.
Ah.
Do you see what I'm saying? So,
Okay.
Yeah,
certain
you're
people,
right.
that there's like a
You're
line
right.
in the sand. If you're friends with them, you are not friends with me,
Mm.
Yes.
right? So, and I
Now,
think
who could
with
it
our,
be?
well, it's like Blazin. It sounds like he put a line in the sand and said, "Look, if you're going to associate with, smoke, then." And I
Yeah,
lost my
and on the
friendship with
real,
Helen because of
hey,
smoke.
honestly, honestly, I
Mhm.
think Smoke's hurt. I think I hurt Smoke's feelings because I had Blazin. That's the thing. I actually announced that I had Blazin and Carmen's back right before,
Yeah.
like 10 minutes before Blazin told me
Yeah.
to fuck myself and later and
Yeah,
later.
but
You know what I mean? And so,
Steven, the
well,
only
no, but I
person you
mean,
can control is you. That's it. You, it's like me
of
saying
course,
to you,
but I'm just,
Steven, go stop
yeah,
the tide all over the world simultaneously. You can't do it.
yeah. I'm not trying to, Michael, but I'm just saying, like, I stand against harassment. You know what I mean? I stand against that shit, and from the sounds of it, Carmen was being harassed, and that's what
But
I was
here,
against.
let's let's
And so that's
let's
all I
Go,
say.
Emmanuel,
I'm not
let's
getting
let
talk
into it. I'm
Emmanuel
not
go.
getting
briefly.
into it. I'm just saying
Let's
that that was like
okay.
what I heard. You
Let's
know, that's
talk
all I heard, and that's what
very
I was going behind.
briefly.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm
But
laughing because
but
we're
but
not
here's the
letting
thing. But here's the
Emmanuel.
thing. That
No,
whole
no, that's
situation's over, and
yeah.
that has nothing to
Okay,
do with anything.
It's not over.
That's where I
okay,
stood. Well,
It's
that's where I
not over.
stood, and that's where I stood. You know, that's
Mhm.
where I stood. I wasn't sure about all the parameters, or I wasn't there for that whole thing.
okay. There you
But
go.
I just heard that.
You
You know,
said key words there. You're not sure, and that's what it's all about.
exactly, exactly.
No one ever witnessed Smoke's show when he had it, right?
Hmm.
Not even Blaze. He didn't
Yeah,
witness it. He wasn't there. Tony was
yeah,
there, but he can't remember. That was like, but 8 months
yeah,
ago. Give me a
yeah,
break.
yeah.
I mean, it's
Well,
like
I don't.
we all need to be put on
Hey,
a timeout, right? We
well,
all,
yeah, shit. I mean, and you act like I'm the one that waved the flag. I didn't wave no flag, dude. I
no,
found out
no,
about this all after the whole thing blew up to a head. Like,
yes.
I mean, that's
Okay.
when I found out what this stuff was about.
It.
I
I
had no
really want to hear
idea.
what Emmanuel can say
You
just for a
know.
sec, buddy. Can
Yeah.
you let
Sorry. Just go
Emmanuel?
ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
No,
buddy. I'm
I'm
sorry.
just saying that no one saw Smoke's show because he's being accused of saying something, right? He's being accused of saying something, and he didn't say anything, right? But and then
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
no
I
one
don't
was
know.
there, and
See,
then do you
I
see
don't
what I'm getting
understand the
at?
whole thing.
Yeah, no one
So,
understands the whole thing. It's just like
and
he
what are
said. They
receipts?
said
And what are
you.
receipts?
Yes,
What are
rec-
receipts? What's that term?
receipts
Because I've heard
meaning
that
they have
too in the whole
proof.
thing.
They have proof,
Documentation.
documentation,
Okay.
There
Okay.
you go. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
and
But it's
so
all a dance,
Well,
guys.
there.
It's all a
That's what it
dance.
is.
It's
well,
a
see,
dance.
I
Everybody's
never get involved in
getting
this
mad
kinds
and
of shit, so I
upset
don't know what
for.
the fuck receipts are. You
Oh,
know,
okay. Well, now
anybody
you
can
know.
pull any receipt on me and be fine. Pull receipts on me, that's fine. Fucking-
Yeah,
I'm as
I
transparent
mean,
as they come.
Can I
But
can
I
I
mean,
just I just want to say one thing quickly, and it's this. Stephen, your feelings are hurt. His feelings are hurt. It's not over. It will work itself out. You and I have had moments where we stepped away for a while and we came back.
yeah, yeah,
Relationships do that. Let him heal.
no,
He'll come back.
no, no,
Send it
no.
out.
It's not.
But instead of feeding the anger, feed what you loved about that relationship.
I know, but that's what you're mistaken about this whole situation is that I'm talking about Smoke. Smoke's back, and I think his feelings are hurt
No, I
because
heard you.
Emmanuel
I
is right. No, but you're not letting me talk. You guys are not letting me talk now. Can I talk?
sure.
I'm just saying that Emmanuel said that, I don't know the whole thing, and I'm admitting that I don't know the whole thing, could, and I could be totally wrong. I just thought that I heard about harassment of Carmen, and that's why I was behind that. That's all I was. That's all that. That's the only reason I was that. But I think that Smoke knows that, and I think I hurt his feelings because he has come into my broadcast, but he doesn't
I'm
talk to me.
laughing at Laney. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm laughing at
But
Laney.
no,
Sorry.
I know it's cool. But he doesn't talk to me. He only talks to my guests, and I've noticed that, and that's fine. And I don't block him, and I don't talk shit to him or nothing like that. At least he's not talking shit to me, but I can tell his feelings are hurt probably, and I feel bad about that because I didn't know the whole thing. But that's all I was like saying is I heard harassing a girl. Just I
Yeah.
get behind that.
You
And I go,
you were
hey,
defending
stop.
her honor, right?
mm-hmm.
That's
You were
all.
defending her honor.
And I
Okay.
didn't know anything. So
Okay.
I never got into the argument saying smoke this, smoke that. I never talked about smoke, but I think his feelings are hurt because he doesn't talk to me. He hasn't said
Can
hi
we
to me or nothing.
can we celebrate
So,
something though for a second? Just for a second.
Huh?
Can we change
Wow.
the narrative for a moment? You and I have had great times with him, Blazing. We have. We've
Yeah.
had great conversations. We've exchanged wonderful energy. Um, even Lady and I at times have been at wit's end. Part of being friends is you're not going to see eye to eye all the time. So what you have to do is, if the relationship is worth having, you forgive each other, because
Yeah,
we're
that's true.
we're human. We're flawed. We make mistakes. We say shit we shouldn't say. We hurt the people we love when we're hurting, and we eat when we're stressed.
Eat a lot of sugar.
Aw, honey, honey, you are my
Hmm.
candy girl. Yeah. So
Honey
Emmanuel,
cheese.
Yes, sir.
Emmanuel, now that the dam has been cleared for a minute, um, I'm always very interested in hearing what you want to say, because what you usually say, there has been some thought put into it first. It's not just a random emotion, and I love people that pick their spots and don't necessarily speak a lot, but when they speak, it's potent, and I find that with you. You try to be a great listener first, which is fantastic. So I honor that in you.
Gracias, señor.
But Stephen and I are the type of people, if we get angry, it's like a dam opening, and then all the water has to come out,
We're
and you can't stop
Tauruses.
it.
Well,
Or what?
you,
We're Tauruses. That's why.
I thought he said we're horses. I went,
no.
okay. I went, sure.
Well, Steven's show, okay, it's a chillax broadcast. It's kind of like Switzerland, if I could use those terms. This is kind of like a safe house, right? There's, I could
Mm,
say there's nasty people out there, but at the end of the day, they come to this safe house to chillax, right?
hi,
And
Debbie
what's
Mac.
what's really odd
Hi,
is
Debbie.
I see Kochi hanging out in this show, and he goes in his show and he knocks on socialists, on liberals, and they say how dumb they are. But he hangs out. That doesn't make any sense. You criticize people, but you come to a chillax broadcast.
But because it's a safe.
Hello.
No, but you just said that it's a safe
And I still
place.
welcome him. And I still
And
welcome him, even though I'm talking shit a little bit.
yeah,
I mean, I still sometimes will just welcome him, and
mm-hmm.
See, that's why I like coming to Pena's show. It's a chillax show.
and
Yeah.
and sometimes there's magic. And tonight there was magic. I really felt like we went a little deeper today. We talked about some Buddhist principles, people being hurt, common emotions, ego, memories, the glory days. You know,
We proved to Emmanuel that you come on my show.
well, it was a
He
gift.
didn't believe you. He didn't believe me or
I don't
whatever.
go on many people's
He's
show.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't.
Pena did say that you don't go to many people's show. And then
No,
boom,
Yeah,
here
you
you go.
notice. Yeah,
James,
you notice
James,
he
I'll go
doesn't.
on his occasionally.
Yeah.
James, Namaste now. James Crypto. Who knows what'll be next? Um, James Sweaty Pants might be good for him. Because he's always working out.
James Sweaty Pants.
James Sweaty Pants.
Yeah.
But a lot of people have developed and grown on here, and think of how much Tony D has grown since he's been on here, and the things he's doing, and James, and you were talking about Helga. Helga's really grown, and we used to have really established broadcasters on here, and they left because they became very angry.
Crooked Muse is here.
Hey, yeah, I agree. It's a very valid point. Yeah, yeah. But like I was saying before, I always just I value differences of opinion, and I tend to like the misfits of life too, because I think I've
That's
always felt
absolutely
like I
true.
was one myself. The judge, the ones that have been tossed away at times, or but I think that's part of the human experience, right? But even
Absolutely.
Eleanor has been on the platform, left the platform, been on the platform, left the platform. There's been times where you two have been at wits end at times, right? That was a while
Yeah.
ago, right? So if it's a good
Water under the bridge. Yeah.
relationship,
Yeah.
it will mend itself. If it's not meant to be, it won't. It's like I used to be on almost every night, and this with two individuals. I used to be first with Frazier every morning. He's no longer on the platform,
Mm-hmm.
right? Colin and I used to have crazy broadcasts together. He's like a brother. I
Yeah.
haven't seen him. I used to go on with Vaughn a lot. He's gone. Vaughn's not coming back anymore.
Yeah. He came. Colin actually came by and said hi in the cheap seats the other day,
Yeah,
like
but I
last week
mean,
or something like
he
that.
used to
And that was
broadcast
it.
all the time,
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
right?
Is there
I
a
miss
reason
Randy. I
why they're
miss Randy
leaving?
Horton like crazy. He was the one who told me
The
about this
wrestler.
platform. Badgers is gone now. So
Yeah.
Weirdo
yeah,
Beardo. The cat girl. Or the bunny girl.
yeah,
Yeah.
Ella. The bunny.
yeah,
Whatever. Yeah, I miss her show.
yeah. But you never know what you've got until it's gone. And I really miss Blazin'. And um, I used to have Smoke on my show all the time, and Smoke would behave. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
hearing a
He was.
noise.
He was behaving my show too. It was a okay. I liked him. I always liked him. I still like him.
Hmm.
And
Welcome
you know,
to the Chillax Show
mm.
with Stephen Pena.
What is that? A music box or what? What the fuck is that?
It's his alarm. Look at that.
Oh,
It's
it's like a
3:15
music
a.m.
box, like a little tiny dancer.
Dude, it's 3:15 a.m. I'm suffering from jet lag because I've been in LA.
Hi, Eleanor. Well, hi. I'm the only one that didn't say hi to you. Oh, gee, what a dick. Um, what a
So, if people in the comments, do you believe that's
dick.
true that we have to kind of celebrate the different energies? Like you're going to have the Jays of life and the Smokes of life, and you're going to have the
Yeah.
James Namastes. You're going to have the Tony D's. You're going to have the Sweet Peas. You're going to have the Joys, the Emmanuels, the Stevens. The Eleanors. And
Mm.
then we somehow have to mesh and do our
you,
best. Warrior
you know
grandmas.
who I miss is Milton. His grill show.
Oh, he's happy because he's got his wife back, and I think his wife.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think his wife said,
for
"Look,
sure.
no
Absolutely.
more shenanigans, no more marathons of
Well,
vodka.
I mean,
No, thank you."
well, yeah. Well,
but
I don't
He
think
used to
he's
get
into that when
his
she's there.
Kiss election. Collection.
Oh, they said election.
I meant to say collection.
Oh, yeah.
So what time is it where you are right now, Stephen?
117.
Yeah. So okay. So
I'm 317.
and I'm 417.
And
I
watch, and if the other guest comes on, she'll be 217. I think. Yeah,
She's
it'd be
Crooked Muse
complete.
is in Mountain Time.
Yeah, I just invited her up, so if she joins,
perfect.
then it'll be all. All time zones covered.
Absolutely. But listen, I need to go get a nap
Mm.
at before I have to get my wife ready for work and everything else. But I had to walk the dog at 2. So, and I saw
Ah,
you
you're a
on.
big yo-yo fan, huh?
Okay.
Brunch.
Don't put anyone in any category. Just accept them for who they are. We all have more in common than we probably realize, and that's from Lenny. Yeah.
Mhm. You see, the whole walking the dog thing. Get it?
Yeah, I know. I got.
Oh, okay.
It reminds me of when my grandfather would explain jokes to me when I was a little guy.
Yeah.
It
My
was sad though. One of my grandfathers I had in my life because and well, I don't want to go too deep, but he used to say all the time, Colonel Sanders was the Colonel. Will you go get me a bucket from the Colonel? And I go, yeah. And then in the same sentence, he went, I would like some Tim Hornets. And I mean, Tim Hornets. Oh, Tim Hortons? Yeah, Tim Hornets.
Tim Hornets.
Yeah, he used to call it Tim
That's
Hornets.
right.
And then he would go, listen, I'll get, I'll try to connect with you on Bookface.
Aw,
You mean Meta?
But he used to call it
Meta.
Bookface all the time. Yeah, Bookface.
Face.
And Tim Hornets. That used to kill me. People were dying. Get me a double at Tim Hornets. Do you
Oh,
guys have Tim
hey.
Hortons?
Oh,
Yes.
she's here.
I think we
Stay
do.
on from Crooked
Oh, good.
Mason's
Actually do.
backstage. We'll cover all the time zones right now.
Yeah.
Boom.
Hey, hey.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All time zones covered.
Yes, all time zones are covered.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Eastern, Central, Mountain, Pacific.
Oh.
Wow.
I love your picture. That picture is really cool.
You're the complete.
Oh,
You
thanks.
completed it.
It's Snapchat.
Yeah. Oh, so I wanted to tell you a good joke, Michael.
Sure.
I don't know if I've told you this before. How do you turn a duck into a soul singer?
You play Disco Duck? I don't know what.
Hmm.
Oh.
You put it in the microwave until it's Bill Withers.
Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's really
That
bad.
is tasteless, yo.
Yeah, that's up there.
Hey.
It's like a new haircut there.
Oh, no, I just
Or-
shaved this in my head again. I keep trying to grow it out, but I've got this cowlick back here that every time my hair gets to a certain length, the hair just starts going everywhere.
Oh.
So, yeah.
I have a cowlick right here in the front.
Yeah,
My hairdressers hate it.
yeah mine's like right there. So,
Yeah.
I'm eventually just going to have to shave my whole head if I want to grow the whole thing out, I think, again. It's
So
horrible.
if you
Horrible scar right across the back of my head.
so if you take the long portion and you flip it over the other side, what does it sound like?
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 It's like swish, swish, swish.
To me, it looks like Donald Trump when he does that. I think that's what Donald does. He takes them from the back
Oh,
to the
don't
side.
insult the poor girl. Don't insult her.
Stevie Wonder is a Trump fan.
You know what? That actually looks not half bad.
No, it doesn't. And when it's curled, it works. Except
That's
when the
why.
hair is growing there, it then sticks up through here. Like, is what's the problem.
Oh.
Yeah.
But you have actually a really thick hair
Extremely thick hair. Yeah.
and healthy.
Not
Could
so
be
much.
better.
Yeah, coloring it really,
Yeah, coloring does
it
the trick.
dries it out, and
Yes.
yeah.
I dyed my hair
It's
once.
oily right now, so it looks nice.
I looked like Mario. It was bad. It was so bad.
Mario.
Mario.
Like like
Mario
I'm gonna
Kart.
win.
Mario Lopez?
No,
Mario.
no,
The things
no,
that-
like Nintendo Mario.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Oh. Like Mario.
I'm a
Yeah.
Mario.
I'm a Mario.
Yeah, and then Luigi would say, "I'm gonna win," but yeah, it was bad. It was so embarrassing. It looked like I took shoe polish.
Oh,
And-
our Indian friend is here.
Oh, I
Bikas.
love him. He's wonderful.
Hello, Bikas. How was
Yes.
the chicken business?
Hello, India.
Yes.
So have you ever
Yeah.
dyed your
How's it
hair and
going?
then you had the dye here as well on your forehead?
Oh,
So
oh
this,
yeah.
so the stuff was so potent I couldn't get it off here. So
Eric is here.
What do you do? Put like Vaseline to get it
oh,
off or
I
some
don't
shit,
know,
or
but I
what?
There's
only
Or
dyed my
baby
hair
oil?
on
once.
before, so it doesn't get there.
Oh,
Once it's there,
gotcha.
you kind of just have to wait till it's till it goes.
Eric's here too. So then what I did was
Eric,
I
what's up,
promised myself
buddy?
I'd let it grow back in, and I looked like a cat. It was so weird. It was dark below, and then above it was white and different colors. It looked like I got it. It was really, oh my god, but it was bad. So I should have shaved my head. That's what I should have done.
Yeah, that's been the end result for a few people.
Sonia,
I've
you
just
still
had to
here?
shave
Good.
my head. There's nothing you can do other than shave the head and start over. Just
I think
luckily
that's
hair
good
grows.
for your hair, though, isn't it?
I think it is too. Yeah.
Yeah. It's too bad you couldn't do that with relationships. Just shave right
Yeah,
up.
yes.
Start
You
again.
had to throw in relationships.
What's
So
that?
listen, folks.
You,
I'm.
oh, you
I'm.
want to
I'm.
know something
Oh,
that
go
was
ahead.
really funny? One time, Crooked Muse was in Tony's show, and this he invited someone, and this girl from Arizona, she said, "Crooked Muse," because, "Are you Lenny?" And you're like, "Oh no!" That
What?
was so funny. She- Someone said
What
that
the?
asked Crooked
Somebody
Muse if
asked if I
she's
was Lenny.
yes, and you the way you react was like, "Oh no!" I mean,
It's. It's weird.
respectfully,
It's
of
weird
course,
that you say that because
It was
there was suspicions I had with someone that they were using a different name, but their voice was the same as another person, and they got on one day and said their name.
oh
They got so out of it they
Uh,
forgot that they weren't on the right account and started using their own name.
oh
wow.
shit! All right, see you, Eric.
Good night. Good
I had a
night.
great show
Night,
with
Eric.
Eric the other day. We did a full moon one. It was fun. It was 4 hours
Oh, I
or
watched
something.
it. I watched it a little bit.
4 hours?
4 hours.
Wow.
I didn't do 4. There's no way.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the longest you've gone, guys?
Hmm. What do you
I
mean?
skipped for more than 24 hours around Periscope once.
Oh yeah, dude.
Ooh, 24.
Like when you guys were, originally up here, like what is it now? A year and a half ago? How long
Like
have we been
honestly,
on this pod?
No, in April it'll
without,
be a year. This has been here.
I'd say
came
without
in
sleeping, I'd say
October,
about 9 hours.
November
I did.
Here.
9
No,
hours.
it was 2000.
I did like a 9 hour broadcast without falling asleep before.
in
Yeah.
2020.
It was good
Yeah.
conversations. It was kind of like
It's
tonight.
8 hours.
Like tonight. Like I actually had a whole other guests, like group of guests before. Like I think Tony D came by or somebody like that, and who else?
It's
Yeah.
like
I don't know. A couple
round
people came by, I
one,
think.
round
Or was that
two.
the
But
last
you
one? I
and
don't know.
Eleanor, though,
I remember
at
the
the
last one.
beginning, whenever
Huh.
that was, a year ago, you guys were on every day, and you were on for hours. And it always amazed me that you had stuff to talk about. It blew my. You never ran out of words. You know.
But there's always something
Who, me?
to talk about. 'Cause there's always something to learn. There's always something to. There's always something new happening.
Yeah.
I
It
like
really
what
is.
Lainey said. If you're on long enough, you'll get new guests.
Hmm
It's like a shift change.
It is.
Yeah.
That's like the one time I was on 24. Well, it was more than 24 hours. It was a. It was a.
It's
We were doing a
24 hours.
fundraiser over on Periscope.
Oh, fundraiser.
How'd you stay up? Were you doing like Red Bull? Were you like what? 95
I
coffee?
don't sleep much as is.
We have
Horrible sleep anxiety,
69.
so.
Weird.
I thought you were just trying to show him posing.
What an
There.
ugly
No, no.
guy.
69. Get it? 69 people watched.
Well,
Well, it's synchronized. It says 69 mine too. Good.
But here's how simple I am. The Summer of '69 by Brian Adams.
Mhm. Brian,
I
yeah.
thought he was talking about the year 1969 because I started doing the
No.
math, thinking, how old is he? Like, even if he was 15, that means he was born, and I didn't get it. Had no idea. And then Rick James had the song. He was in love with Mary Jane. She's my main
Yeah.
thing. She turns my head around. She makes my heart sing. She's not the
Mhm.
kind of girl that you can just tie down. She likes to spread her love all around. I had no idea. I thought he was in love with Mary Jane until I was about about 30. And I went,
Well, the name
uh,
Well, he is in love with
Mary,
Mary Jane. Just
the name Mary in Espanol is Mari, and Jane is Juana. Marijuana. That's where it
Marijuana.
comes from, Mary Jane.
Yep.
there's quite a few
Marijuana.
songs
I
that
didn't
were
know that.
done.
Oh, you didn't know that?
no, I didn't know like what its origins were. No. Huh.
Well, now you know. Coming from the stone man, right?
The Stone Man.
Come on,
What's-
Tanya. You
like
say
the thing
coming
from the Fantastic Four.
stone. No,
The
no.
Stone
Like
Man.
you always when you figure out the answer, and you're like laughing. You was wow, coming from the stone guy, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, 24 hours. How do you do that? Incredible.
Yeah.
No,
Hey,
I
you know what though?
That's
Hey,
like-
I want to tell everybody though,
It's like
honestly,
three-
about everybody thinking
yeah,
that stoners are stupid. Okay. Cheech and Chong Cheech
Yeah.
kicked fucking what's his name's ass in Jeopardy. Fucking Mr. Vanderbilt himself. Fucking
Really?
CNN dude. Fucking what's his name? Oh shit. Anderson
Anderson Cooper?
Cooper.
Yeah.
Whooped his ass in Jeopardy. Whooped
Did
his
you know
ass
that
hard.
Anderson Cooper is a former
Made
CIA?
him look ridiculous.
Wait,
Yeah.
did you know that?
So talk
Anderson
about
Cooper
stoners being
is a
dumb.
No, Anderson Cooper used to be CIA.
No, he
No
didn't.
way.
I believe it.
Yes.
Where,
Yeah.
where'd
He's
you
a
get that?
Vanderbilt.
Where'd you get that
Vanderbilt.
source from?
I have to dig back, but he was in a debate
Dig
on
back.
his No, he was on a debate with somebody and someone revealed
Receipts. Remember
Yes,
you were saying
I-
that earlier.
exactly. Where's the receipt?
Documentation. Yeah.
I will try to
He's
produce
been
a
a, he's
receipt.
been a news anchor for as long as I've even known of him,
Yeah.
I think. I mean, all the way back
He's-
when I was in like elementary school.
He's a trained propagandist. That's
No
the
way.
thing.
Yeah, right. What? Oh, yeah, right. What?
I'd have to see massive receipts. Sounds like something somebody made up because he worked on CNN.
They were talking about it earlier about the receipts thing. People have been
Okay.
using that term.
Here.
Like,
During college, Cooper spent 2 summers as an intern in the Central Intelligence Agency while studying political science. There you go.
Well,
How do
yeah,
you-
he had the hookups.
He has a hookup. I mean,
Okay.
CIA
Vanderbilt.
doesn't invite you to their agency
Well, that's what I'm saying. How do you
for la-di-da.
intern for the CIA like without having any background? I mean, that could be a liability to them. Like
Well, yeah, that's why I'm saying he's a Vanderbilt. That's why they.
I know,
let
but
him
even
in.
though Vanderbilt, that's could be a liability. Like just because they're Vanderbilt doesn't mean they're truthful. Doesn't mean you can trust them.
Well, I mean,
Like-
think about it. Who gets internship at the CIA? I mean, you have to be a special someone.
What is that source?
Oh,
You don't exactly. I
it's
just
well,
don't.
Washington Post.
Yeah.
Is that a credible source?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, Washington Post
Yeah,
is
I mean,
like a
I'm one of those people
newspaper.
that checks. Yeah, sources on sources. You can send it to me. I'll check that.
Mm. And of course, there's Wiki, there's Quora.
Wiki is never a credible source.
Yeah, that's why I didn't mention it, but it's
Right.
Washington Post. That's
are you
where-
talking about Wikipedia? Anybody can add anything. To
No,
it,
no,
right?
I'm talking about Washington Post.
Oh yeah,
'cause
that
Crooked
they're
News
pretty
adds-
good. Yeah, I would
Yeah,
think they're pretty good.
that's why I said He
Wikipedia? No way.
no. Washington Post
Oh.
is where I'm getting it.
Well, right,
where I
no, but
got it from.
I want to read the context of how it's all written. Like, I mean, I'm just,
Mm.
I don't believe much of anything these days. Until
This
I've
is
done that research. There's too much shit that people like to put out there.
So I put the lyrics for Rick James, and I put the
I
lyrics
saw that.
for that song called Brandy that I thought was about the love of a woman, and it's about I think it's about he has to put his dog down, or his dog ran away, and I remember listening to it many years later, going, "Oh my God, how did I not know that?"
Hey, Eleanor, can you turn into a banana?
Yeah.
Why? What? Ah! How'd you do that?
That's amazing.
It's magic.
Wait.
How do you
And
do
not
that,
my
Ellen?
words,
How do you do that, hon?
just with filters?
No, but oh, can you
Oh,
tell me
the
sometime, maybe off
her
camera, if you don't want to
fil-
share? But
Oh no, it's just
that is so creepy
like
and weird.
snap filters, except on your computer. Like,
her cam filters.
Yeah, the banana one should be James.
Right?
James Namaste.
That was freaky. That
that
was
is
weird.
so weird. It's so weird.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. So how do I get this filter?
I think just download. I think the program is called Snap Camera, or it's
Okay.
called Snap Filter, and it's the
Okay.
program I think where you can create your own filters.
Okay. It's
And then
not
it
Linux based?
automatically.
No,
You don't have
see,
to
I
do
run
anything,
Linux.
Like, you don't have to.
God,
I
that's
don't know if it will
wild.
work on.
I met the guy that
I
invented
used to have
that.
a Mac.
What?
Invented
You
what?
met the
Linux?
guy.
Linux, yeah. Linus Torvald or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I met him. Met the guy.
This is
Talked to him.
wild.
It's
I
not
love it.
Snapchat. It's not the same as. Well, it's by the same people as Snapchat, but it's for your desktop computer, and it doesn't have a lot of like.
Still, it's
the
amazing.
filters you can use on Snapchat. It's.
Well, look what I can do.
But
But here's the thing: if you're not camera ready, you could just do that.
yeah,
Steve is like, look
Right.
what I could do. He's singing.
yeah.
I think that's the most beautiful one right there.
Oh,
There you go. I agree. That's
Even though it's a farce,
I
even though
have
it's
to
a
admit,
lie,
though,
'cause-
the one with the banana one was freaking me out.
no, we're not talking about you,
Get rid of my
Mr. Pena,
horns.
Senor Pena.
So,
Talking
so
about me.
what is it
crooked
called
news.
again? Can you put it in the
it's. I think it's just Snap Camera.
Snap camera?
If you go,
Is it
like,
free?
I think all I did was go on to the Snapchat website,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can download it from there. Is how I believe I got it, because
Okay. So,
it's not
so it's,
in my like. If I go on my, hold on, let me double check this. If I go on my App Store,
so
I don't think
tell
it's.
me, I'm old, which you know. I don't get Snapchat.
And this is it's.
I don't
really
understand it
interesting.
either.
I
Thank
ran
you.
by
How
Snapchat.
wicked old.
No, but what's the benefit of Snapchat? But then again, I don't
The
really
benefit
understand
was supposed
TikTok
to be
either.
so people could send pictures and they'd disappear like a few seconds after you send them.
Oh right, I remember that now.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, like, dick pics and everything?
You
Right, I
have to
think
say
that's-
that.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what
Kind
But
of, I
you-
mean.
a lot of people used it for. Yeah,
But if it's on the net, it's on the net. You know that.
right, and people can screenshot it. Like,
Yeah.
all they have to do is like right before.
But
they're
it
gonna
tells
do
you.
anything.
It does tell
It
you, though.
does, but that doesn't stop them from screenshotting, nonetheless.
Yeah, exactly. It's already been
And
done.
then you might
You're
not
all,
ever send
what are you going to
anything
do? Go
else
track
after
them
that.
down and beat them up?
That
Yeah.
one they'll have.
Yeah.
If you don't want naked pictures of you out on the internet, don't send naked pictures.
Well, don't do them. Don't
Period.
take them. Fucking don't even take them, period. Yeah. Straight up. Fucking.
It's always a risk you take.
But if you do insist on taking them, please send them to me.
So Eleanor,
Yeah,
what
I
other
don't see it on
formats are you
my-
on?
Not the
It's
dick
not
pics.
on-
Not the dick pics, though. I don't want the dick pics. Sorry.
Send
Go ahead.
Not
Go
on
ahead.
my-
Alan.
He was
Send them
behaving
those.
until
I
you
don't
came on. You know
Send
that,
them
right?
those.
He was totally a gentleman until you came on. And Eleanor, what are the other platforms you're on? I'm curious.
I'm on. What do you mean, like as far as like social media platforms or
Yeah, like
Yes.
besides Habs. Okay, you just said
Instagram?
Snapchat.
I'm on. I don't do a lot on Snapchat though.
How about
Instagram,
it? What's your favorite
stereo,
Instagram?
stereo. There. Well, stereo. Instagram is so different from like Haps.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's a different
I don't
experience.
do. I don't do like live videos and stuff over on Instagram really.
We should shorter ones.
You
You're
can
creative.
whatever on Instagram.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's would kind of be the same as here. Um, you can have 4 people up live. I
Yeah.
think there's a time limit over there though too.
Yeah. Do you know what's funny? They've never had that link for Instagram. It,
Never.
no, and I
Yeah.
don't think Instagram wants us there. Nor does LinkedIn, and I understand
Not
why.
link. Don't. Not LinkedIn
Well,
for
LinkedIn
sure.
isn't LinkedIn like a for your
It's business.
like
Professional.
work?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
Yeah.
wouldn't want this
Yeah.
necessarily hooked to my.
No.
I
No,
could
no,
imagine
not
if it's
not
on
with
LinkedIn.
Steven screaming out dick pics for 35 seconds. You might get business, a different kind of business.
Thanks
Oh,
for
there
sending
goes
that, Coño.
Tom. What was that?
I said thanks for.
That's another CNN.
Oh, that's a cute cat.
That's Tom.
That's
I did.
Tom. Tom's so pretty.
It's funny. I have a golden retriever, and it has almost the same coloring. My dog is getting massive. Oh my god! Like she's huge now. Like people see her and go, "Is that the puppy?" I think she's gained 20 pounds in a month. She's huge.
Wow.
Yeah,
I think 30 minutes ago you said you have to go to sleep.
I know. No, I think that was an hour ago. This reminds me
Oh,
of
yeah,
Colin.
okay. Yeah,
We
it
used to
was
go
hour.
one more song. 2 hours later, one more song. Yeah.
See, that's the bad thing about Haps. It's like, oh, I had to go. I had to
Oh,
go.
or it's a good thing.
Yes,
Yeah,
that too.
yeah. I have to take her out again. I'm just kind of listening for it to see if
No,
she's
I didn't
okay.
come up on mine.
So, so of all the platforms that you're on, which one is your favorite, Eleanor?
Um, probably stereo.
I don't even know that one.
Yeah, what's stereo?
It's just a. It's another like kind of like this, but it's just your avatars. You don't have a. There's no camera.
Interesting.
Have you been to Clapper?
Yeah.
How long has stereo been around?
Um. Hmm. Right. Well, it would have started up in like that October, probably right around the same time that. No, it was a little bit before. Like when the election, like the election period was going on for what would have that been like 2000 or I mean
Yeah,
2020.
I know what you mean.
2000.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. I think is when it started up. Um,
It's funny you did that because for me this year, I have the roughest time not putting 2020, even though it's 2022.
right?
In my brain, it's still 2020. I'm in denial.
There goes
Holy shit, he's
stereo.
got a lot of equipment here. You could quit the studio there, bud. I think he needed a pee break
What's
or
that?
something.
No, I was
That's
trying to
weird.
show what stereo is.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you have to. It's only on your phone though. You can't. It's not on the.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
How many people are on that
Look at that,
platform? Do
see?
you know?
I'm not sure.
Oh, that's stereo there. How's
Yeah.
stereo spelled? The same way as the normal stereo?
Yeah. And it
Yeah.
says, let's talk. There you go.
Interesting.
Has like a mouth on it.
How did you find out about it, Eleanor?
Alice or Chrissy.
Are
I
you
like the
guys open?
avatars.
Are you guys open to doing a Twitter Spaces one night?
I can never figure out how, like, Twitter Spaces works. It's
Well, you should be able to do it on your phone fairly easy. Shouldn't be too bad. I would love to do that. So, the last time I talked to Retta was on Twitter Spaces, and I'm telling you, it was the strangest broadcast I've ever been on.
Never even heard of that Twitter Spaces.
I've never done one yet.
Man, it's almost 4. Okay, I'm gonna. Well, nice to
See
be
you,
in
yes.
this. Be
Yeah,
in
nice talking to you,
this,
man.
Are you gonna try to do
buddy.
this thing called sleep?
Yeah.
I should go too. But thank you, Eleanor. I enjoyed picking your brain with these different platforms. I'm gonna definitely look at stereo. So? Anything else that maybe I don't know that's worth a look?
There's Fireside.
I think Heckle is better than Twitter Spaces.
Oh, I don't
Debbie
like
says.
Heckle. I didn't like Heckle.
What don't you like about Heckle?
The guy that created it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Really?
that's what I
You don't
feel
like the
too.
Australian guy that created Heckle?
That's what
Simon,
I said.
not a big fan of him.
No, don't.
Yeah.
There's a lot of mean people there. They're quick to block.
Are they?
I don't like how
Yes.
he's I don't know, he monitors his broadcast so damn closely. All the broadcasts, he's always in there. And then I don't like how he decided to allow nudity.
It's a Australian
After?
guy, a
What's his
former
name?
periscoper.
Simon. Some guy named
Simon Parks.
Yeah.
Wait, how can
And-
he allow nudity?
What was that?
He allowed nudity. Like, that's what people have been telling me. They're allowing nudity, you know. I haven't
Well,
been on there since.
I don't know.
but,
Baba Shadow
somebody-
had some
people told me
almost
that.
nudity
Well,
the other night.
well,
Helga. Okay.
Good morning.
Hey,
Helga.
Helga.
Well, nice talking to y'all.
Yes. Thank you so
Nice
much.
talking to you, man.
Take care, folks. Bye.
See ya.
All right, man.
Peace.
See ya. Later.